Question 11 is to prove lines parallel. Here we have been given a figure and they have told based on this equality congruency statement, can we prove which lines are parallel, which are transversal, and we need to justify them. So let's look at this. Angle 3 and angle 7, where does it fall? If you look carefully, you can see angle 3 is over here and 7 is over here. So what sort of congruency theorem connects them? They are inside. So now, which are the two lines that are parallel? A and B, right? And they're inside them. So it is about interior. So you should write interior, something related to interior. It's a MCQ, just see which has interior. And it is opposite to each other, that means alternate. That's it, alternate and interior. Now we know that if they both are congruent, then what happens is these both lines must be parallel. This is the rule. If these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal, then they both are congruent because of alternate interior angles. But even if these are just told to be congruent, we know that they are alternate interior, right? So these two lines must be parallel. So that will be the solution over here. The final answer will be alternate interior angle converse. Why? Because they have told these are congruent, right? Main thing is it's alternate interior. And what are the lines parallel? Lines A and B are parallel, which is the transversal cutting L. That's the concept. Now they mostly might ask you only this alternate interior angle converse, because since they have told this is congruency, that is a converse theorem which we are proving by. That's the answer. Now what about 9 and 11? You guys can take your time and solve it by yourselves now. 9, 11 over here are corresponding to each other. It's top left, and they have told they are equal to each other. That means again AB are parallel and this line R is transversal. You can see over here, sorry, that is not R, it's M. Line M is transversal. It's converse of corresponding angles. Most important is understanding which type of angles they are. They're corresponding and AB are parallel. What about the next one? 2 and 16. 2 is over here, 16 is over here. They're exterior, right? Outside. So exterior alternate angles. And which are the two lines parallel? L and M. So over here, LM, alternate exterior angle converse. Same thing over here now. Measure. Okay, now it is added by, and they have told it's 180, which is phi. Over here is phi and 12. So phi and 12. Now these are consecutive angles. When you add two continuous angles and it must be 180 degree, then these two lines are parallel. So now these two lines will be parallel, L and M, but they are consecutive interior angles basically. So consecutive interior angle converse. We have to add converse because they have already justified the statement, right? And which are the lines? L and M. Similarly, please do the others. 1. Now the figure changes. 1 and 6. Now those are corresponding, right? 1 over here, 6. Which are the two lines? G and H. So G and H over here are parallel, converse of corresponding angles theorem. 7 and 6, these two consecutive angles, consecutive interior angles, but it's P and Q. So that is the answer, consecutive interior angles. And that's the end. Another very simple one. You should just know the rules of the parallel lines. Just remember them and look in the figure and easily spot out which theorem proves those angles.